Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup, and this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action. And we've got a bumper show for you guys today. Obviously, Andrew, we've got some LFAs that started. We've got almost an end to the season this weekend for the ABC Motsepe.
Correct.
And then obviously third division is
second last weekend,
but I think a lot rides on this weekend.
Yeah, a lot rides on this
Are
weekend.
you feeling about that?
Oh, you mean
Well, you're top of the log at the moment. I mean, you need 3 more points.
2 more points. Yeah.
2 more points.
Yeah, we got double header this weekend, so we gotta get it done.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So quite a lot happening, as we say, and I think we're gonna from next week, and obviously won't have the ABC Motsepe, and then we can talk more LFAs.
Yes.
And so today we've got some LFAs, and then obviously third division and ABC Motsepe. So yes, so we're now down from the high of the whole 100th show story. So that's all done and dusted. Now it's like back from holiday, back to the grindstone.
Yeah, we're starting from scratch. We're on 101 now. So in episode 1 of the new 100. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next 100. So thank you for your support again, and for those that called into the show last week. Yeah. I hope it was an informative show. The feedback we've received has been very positive. So thank you very much. Yeah. And we hope to do some more of those kind of shows in the future.
I think so. Yeah, I think the goal for us at the moment is to probably do that on a weekly basis. Yeah. That will be fine. Right. Looking at the ABC Motsepe A. We know the FN Rangers are the winners of that stream.
Yes.
Are we still the team that needs to be relegated is still to be decided?
Yeah, they'll be decided this weekend.
Yeah. So looking at the results of last week's matches, we got Ikapa Sporting and Hanover Park 2-all draw there. It was on Friday night in Wynberg.
Yeah, Ikapa were 2-0 up. Hanover Park came back to 2-2. So it was a good 2 late goals for Hanover Park. Good result for them away.
Okay. FN Rangers and Royal Blues. FN getting a 5-1 win there.
Yeah.
Over Royal Blues. FN flexing their muscles there.
Yeah, I think Royal Blues, didn't take their game too seriously. I think they thought they would not get the points anyway. And I think they're banking on this home game this weekend to try and stay in the league.
Yes, to keep their status. And then Santos and Ukanya, that was a 2-0 win for Santos there.
We anticipated that. Santos doing well.
Young Bafana 2-1 win over Ubuntu.
Yeah, listen, I never thought that it would be, I thought maybe it'd be a draw or an Ubuntu win. So Young Bafana, they're doing well. They're doing well end of the season. Yeah. And they play a big game this weekend, which we'll discuss.
Yeah, we'll talk on the matches coming up now. So Ikapa Sporting is hosting Ukanya.
Must win for Ukanya.
So Ukanya's got to win that game.
If Ukanya don't win that, they're relegated.
Hanover Park and Junction Rovers.
Sure, Hanover Park, Junction. Junction beat Hanover Park earlier in the season.
Is it?
At Heideveld.
At Heideveld, though, no?
So it's going to be a nice game to end the season. I think it'll be 2 teams who've got nothing to play for, and they can go out and express themselves. Might be a lot of goals.
Santos and FN Rangers taking place on Saturday.
Yeah, I think Coach Sachi wants to end the stream unbeaten. I think he's going to take that game quite serious, and also preparation now for the playoff.
For the playoffs, yeah.
And I think Santos at home, very tough to beat.
Royal Blues and Young Bafana, that's the other important game in this game.
Yeah, listen, Royal Blues need a result. If they get the result, doesn't matter what Ukanya do.
Yeah.
If Royal Blues win, they safe. Ukanya's relegated. If they get a draw, it's all going to boil down to if Ukanya win. Ukanya have to win. They're 2 points behind Royal Blues. They have to win.
So looking at the log there, as Andrew said now, so Royal Blues 9 points in 8th spot, and Ukanya in 9th spot with 7 points, 2 points at the.
So you see, Ukanya have to win. Yeah. And if you look at goal difference, there's only 2 goal difference. So if Royal Blues lose and Ukanya win, Ukanya's through. That's the only way. If Royal Blues draw, Ukanya need to win by 3 goals. Yeah. So it's all boiling down to this last game. Either way, Ukanya need 3 points, or they're relegated.
Yeah, big 3 points being played for there. Right, looking at Stream B there it's still where it's undecided. So
getting down to the final games.
Yes, definitely. So looking at the results there over the weekend, Battalions beating Cape Town Spurs 5-3.
Yeah, big result.
Yeah.
Big result there. But too late, I think, but a big result for them.
Yeah. Oriented Birds and Zizwe, 1-all draw there. I think we sort of...
we said it would be tight. Yeah. Good result for Zizwe finishing the season well.
Very well, yeah. City Kings and Hout Bay, 2-1 win for City Kings out.
Yeah, that pretty much secured their status. So big ups to City Kings. Good result.
Yes, the big win for Claywood. Claywood 3-0 win over Marties.
Yeah, listen, Claywood are finishing. They had a bit of a wobble. They're finishing off the season well. They're catching up to go. They've caught up to Grassy Park and overtaken them. It's now getting down to the last game.
They're potential stream winners.
They are potential. It all boils down to this weekend. A Friday night is, I think, both games taking place Friday night, which we'll discuss.
Yeah, so
good results.
Let's look at that game, Andrew.
Marties, again, team that was top of the log, middle of the season in the stream. And I think they've had a very disappointing second round. I think Coach Desmond will testify to that fact.
Yeah. Then Cape Town Spurs. Okay, so here's the fixtures for this weekend. So Cape Town Spurs is hosting Clearwood. So that's the one big match. Clearwood's got to win.
That's it. Come for 7 o'clock.
Clearwood win and they win the stream.
Yes, that's basically what it boils down.
Grassy Park versus Oriented Birds.
Grassy Park have to win. They're playing at William Herbert Friday night, 7:30. They know they have to win. They can't draw. They have to win.
And then also, if Clearwood wins and Grassy Park wins, Clearwood stream winners.
Correct.
Yeah. Then other matches there: Hout Bay versus Zizwe and Battalions versus City Kings.
Yeah, I don't think we need to dwell too much on that. I think let's look at the log in Stream B. I think that's the important one. Everybody's waiting to hear.
Okay, so looking at the bottom of the log there, like we said earlier on, Battalions, good win for them, but too late. So they are still at 7 points, bottom of the log there. And then Clearwood, 33 points, top of the log at the moment. And Grassy Park, 31 points, top of the log at the moment.
Second on log. So Clearwood with 33, 2 points clear. Yeah. And the goal difference wise, they got a 2 better than Grassy Park. Yeah. So if Grassy Park win by more than 2 goals and Clearwood draw, it's going to go down to goals scored.
I was going to say, so if Grassy Park wins and let's say what you said, Clearwood draws, then they're both on 34 points. Yeah. Okay, so it's tight. If you want to have a closer look at that log, it's
and I think Friday night definitely goes to pick one and then wait for the result of the other one is what I would say. And I would say go to Ikamfa because Clearwood know then they win the stream. Yeah, I think that's a place to be Friday night.
So, like I was saying, if you want to have a closer look at the log, www.thefourthmoment.co.za, and you can check out all the details of the log. Right. So that's this is sort of the penultimate time that we're doing the ABC for this season.
Yeah.
Before we go to the playoffs.
Been quick.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go to the third division.
Sure. Yeah, thank goodness this weekend we only had one round of fixtures.
Yeah. So let's look at the results. Obviously, this weekend very important there for teams like Vasco, top of the log there, making sure that they clinch that league title. So first result there, Vasco and Seaside Spurs. When was this match played?
That was Tuesday night. We beat Seaside 3-1. Yeah, we discussed that.
Yeah. Talk to me. Help me quickly. The dates here. 26th.
Yes, we start with the 26th. That's Friday the 26th. That's when this round started. A lot of tough games on Friday night.
Right. So Premier United hosted Vasco da Gama.
Yeah, that was a tough game I was talking about.
Yeah, 2-0 win.
Yeah, we left it late. I think we scored both goals in the last 10 minutes. Premier came at us first off. They had a number of opportunities. Our goalkeeper, Gershon Kok, was in top form on Friday night. Yeah. And then second half, with a big win behind us. They had the win first half. It was normal. Second half, we had the win behind us. And we started to play more on the front foot. And we scored 2 very good goals to win the game. And it was a big one for us. We needed to win.
I was going back to Downburg Road.
It was very emotional, to be honest. And then funnily enough, quite a lot of supporters were supporting us. So I was quite surprised. Listen, it was good. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm there to do a job for Vasco and Vasco to get the results. So I tried to take that out of the most. But it was a very satisfying win. Good. I can say that.
I'm sure. Then Ocean View and Wanderers. Good point for Ocean View there, drawing 0-0 with Wanderers.
They needed that. Good result.
JL Zwane and Crystal Palace. JL Zwane getting a 4-1 win over Crystal.
Big win. I think Crystal Palace the previous week, their title aspirations got taken a knock. So I think they're just going through to finish off the season now.
And a team that's securing their status first time in the league. Camps Bay winning goal 52-1.
Yeah, we thought that the field conditions would suit Camps Bay at home. Yeah. And that was a big 3 points. Obviously, well done to Camps Bay. I think there was a time when they were in the relegation zone for quite a while, and they've done very well to get out.
Are they secured yet, or do they need it?
They are secured.
They are secured yet. Okay. Camps Bay, Greenwood and FC Hout Bay. Greenwood getting a good 6-1 win there. 7 goals at Solo Street.
Bad for Hout Bay. Hout Bay are still have an outside chance of staying up, but they needed to get some sort of result, and now they need to get 3 wins to stay up.
Yeah. Seaside Spurs and Silver Spurs. That was the battle of the Spurs.
Yes.
I don't think it was much of a battle, judging by the score.
The Spurs won. Seaside.
Oh, the Spurs. Okay.
Yeah, was sponsored by
Spurs. Yeah.
Yeah. So congrats to Seaside. Big result. I think. I think Seaside are trying to end up as high up on the log as they can, and they can if they win their last 3 games. They could end up in the top 5.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. So they're doing very well. They're finishing off the season very strongly. I think Silver Spurs are at the point now where they just want to get the fixtures done.
Yeah. Saxon Rovers and Trini, 7 goals scored there in Royal Road. Good win there for Saxon Rovers, 4-3 over Trini.
Yeah, that still keeps them in title contention. They were 3-0 up. Trini's came back to 3-all.
Wow.
Yeah, and Saxon scored about 10 minutes to go to win 4-3, so that was a big win for them.
Matruis and Woodlands getting a 1-all draw there in Elsbury Park.
Yeah.
Good draw for Woodlands.
Good draw for Woodlands. Need the points. For Matruis, I think that is pretty much effectively almost ended their title challenge. 9 points behind, 3 games to go. I think they needed to get a win there just to keep on the coattails. Yeah.
And then Cape Town City going all the way to Atlantis there and getting a 3-1 win in Jomos. That's a tough job.
Only 3 teams have done that the whole season. So big results for Cape Town City. Congrats to them.
And the last result we've got here is Wanderers and Jomos. 6-3 win for Wanderers.
Those guys are playing rugby these days.
I don't know.
But you're going to get those results now, Shamiel, where teams are safe. They're just going out to play football. And that's nice. It's nice for a spectator to watch.
Yeah. Right, looking at the fixtures taking place this weekend.
Big weekend. We've got double headers this weekend. So there's a lot of fixtures.
So, okay, let's quite a bit. So let's go. Let's start with him.
Let's go with him. Start.
Crystal Palace and Goal 50.
These are Friday night games.
Friday night games, yeah.
Yeah, nice game. I think Palace, Goal 50, both got nothing to lose. It'll be a nice game.
Spurs hosting Premier United at the Kiriro.
The way Premier played on Friday, they would beat most teams in this league. And I think Silver Spurs, again, lost quite a number of players. They got suspensions, injuries. I think Premier will win that one.
Here's an appetizing match. Seaside Spurs versus Saxon. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I think, like I said, Seaside are trying to end up as high as they can. Saxons are still in league contention, 7 points behind with 3 games to go. They're going to have to push for a win. Seaside want to push for a win. That'll be a nice game.
What happens if Seaside beats Saxon?
Then Vasco need 1 point.
Okay. Trinis and Ocean View. That's on Saturday.
Yeah, 1 o'clock kickoff. Nice game. Ocean View have to win.
Yeah, no, there's no
They're third bottom, Shamiel. They need to stay third bottom to give themselves a chance. If the top team wins the playoffs, they're then safe. Yeah. So everybody's fighting for their third bottom spot.
Third bottom spot. In Matroos hosting Vasco da Gama at Elsbury.
Tough game.
Yeah, it is a tough game.
Matroos have, I think, out of their last 8 games, they've won 7, drawn 1.
Drawn 1, yeah.
Last weekend against Woodlands at home. I think they're going to come firing at us. So it's going to be a tough one for us. We have to play our game and try and get a result there to obviously, clinch the title.
Yeah, and then Camps Bay not having to travel too far, just around the corner, facing Hout Bay at 3 o'clock on Saturday.
Must win for Hout Bay.
Yeah. Woodlands hosting Charles Wani.
Must win for Woodlands.
Yeah.
And I think, if there ever is a double header for them to get it, it's this weekend. They need to get 6.
Greenwood and Wanderers. This is on Sunday, match taking place.
Nice game.
Charles Wani then facing Vasco. So you basically, in effect, can clinch. Well, you are going to have to clinch the title this week.
Yeah, double headers. If I get 2 draws, I clinch title. Not that I would play for a draw. I'm not that type of coach. Yeah. But we need to get a result, one of the 2 games, to clinch it. Yeah. And then it'll be tough. Zwane and Cooks, very tough.
No, it's going to be tough. Yeah. Then Camps Bay playing their Sunday game at home against Crystal Palace.
I think Camps Bay on the field. Yeah. Camps Bay.
Goal 50 Unite hosting Woodlands.
Yeah, Woodlands need 6 points, Shamiel. If they don't get 6 points, they're not going to end up third bottom. Tough. Especially when you look at the fixtures Ocean View have.
Yeah, tough one for FC Hout Bay hosting Cape Town City.
Yeah, I don't know. That could be. City could relegate them this weekend.
Yeah. Matroos Fontaine then hosting Silver Spurs on Sunday.
Matroos got a tough weekend, but they're both at home. Yeah. I think they could win that one.
Ocean View at home against Seaside Spurs. That's a derby.
Derby. Yeah. And if you remember the first derby, Ocean View beat Seaside.
Yeah.
And I think, El Klute is looking at us and El Klute is going, you know what, I need to get revenge this weekend. And like I said, they want to finish as high up as possible. Yeah. I don't think there's going to be any favors done on Sunday.
And hopefully the crowd will come out and support the game.
That is no doubt. Yeah. That is no doubt.
Premier United hosting Saxon Rovers.
Yeah, it all depends on how many players Premier have released and all that over this week. Saxons know they need to get a result. Obviously, it all depends on the Saturday fixtures, but they know they need to win.
Jomos and Trinis out in Atlantis. That's going to be a tough travel for Trinis there.
Yeah, tough one.
And then some Tuesday fixtures, Silver Spurs hosting Wanderers and Greenwood hosting Camps Bay.
Yeah, that'll be nice games also.
Yeah. Right, looking at the log there now. Okay, so obviously top of the log, we know it's Vasco. Top of the log, Saxon Rovers in second place. Vasco 7 points clear at the moment, both playing 31 matches. Then at the bottom of the log is where everything is happening. So FC Hout Bay rooted to the bottom at the moment with 18 points.
Yeah.
Woodlands with 21 points above them. And just above them with 24 points is Ocean View.
Yeah. So everybody's trying to get into 16th position. That's 24 points. Yeah. Hout Bay got 3 games left. They need to win all 3. They got City at home this weekend.
Yeah.
So they need to cause a big shock to beat City this weekend. They know they need 3 wins. Ocean View, on the other hand, know they need 2 wins. So if they get 2 wins this weekend, they're safe. Woodlands are only 3 points behind.
Well, they're not safe. They're 16th.
Yeah, they're 16th.
Because none of the 3 teams can actually end 15th.
Yes. So the problem is they're going to be praying for the top team getting through the playoffs. Yeah. But 16th gives you a ticket.
Yeah. Okay.
At 17 and 18, you're gone.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so that's the log if you want to have a look at that.
And please also bear in mind that SAFA did announce that there would be prize money paid this year for the top 8. So you're going to be now when we looked at the games, they're going to be saying, this team's got nothing to lose. Maybe in the back of their mind, they're playing for a bit of money and trying to get us high up the log. A team like Seaside, a team like Matures, those kind of teams will be looking to end up as high as they can.
Yeah. And then, as I was saying, if you look further into that log, go to the website www.thefourthmoment.co.za.
Yeah.
So looking at teams like Greenwood, I mean, probably they're mid-table now. Just under mid-table. They were struggling in the season.
Yeah.
Your Camps Bays were struggling. So a lot of turnarounds for a lot of teams there.
Well, and Wanderers had a good stretch where they were flying. They were in the top 5. They've done very well to be back in this league for the first time. They've done very, very well as well. And again, Seaside, first year in the league. Seaside and Crystal Palace, both teams first time in the league. They're both in the top 8.
Yeah.
And they could both end up potentially 4th and 5th, which is great for teams that have just been promoted
in the league. Okay, so that's your third division and ABC done and dusted.
Sure.
So we're going to jump to LFAs. And we'll be running out of time, so we need to hustle. I'm going to go with the Northerns first.
Yeah, you go for it.
I'm on a rhythm here. So results that took place last week in the Northerns, we got Valhalla beating UWC 3-1. That's a good win for Valhalla.
Good win.
Bellstar and Bishop Lavis drawing 0-0. Bellville United beating UWC. Okay, this is obviously a double header that UWC played 2-1. Yes. Eastern Rovers and Invincible 2-2 draw.
Good result for Invincible.
Yeah,
Eastern Rovers a nice team.
Yeah, Kalksteenfontein 3-3 draw. Another big score there that with them involved. 3-3 with Riverside Rangers.
Sure.
Ravensmead 2-0 over Blue Down Spurs, and Trinis 1-1 draw with Valhalla. Okay, so obviously Valhalla and UWC.
Kalkstein have not had a bad start to the season.
No, I actually wanted to check them out because I think it's sort of their first time that we sort of
know that they're there. Riverside haven't had a good start to the season. That I do know.
Not at all.
They've been struggling.
Looking at fixtures taking place this weekend in Northerns, Bishop Lavis against Eastern Rovers, Blue Down Spurs against Kalksteenfontein, Invincible against Trinis, Riverside Rangers and Bellstar, UWC and Ravensmead, and Valhalla playing Bellville United. Yeah,
I think we also got to bear in mind that team players that are at Trinis and Matures, a lot of them play for other clubs. So maybe those kind of clubs are like Riverside that are waiting for players to come back. And then they'll be in contention. Listen, we got Cape Town Tigerberg. There were 3 rounds of fixtures taking place, Shamiel. I don't think I'm going to go through all. We're going to be sitting with 27 games. It's longer. We'll spend longer on there. So I'm just going to go through the fixtures that were played yesterday. So we had Bodersig 0, Greenpoint Solutions 0. Bellville City 1.
That's a good draw for Greenpoint.
Oh, very good result, especially at Bodersig. Tough to beat Bodersig. Bodersig beat Hanover Park 4-2 on the weekend, so it shows you how strong they are. Bellville City 1, Garden Village 3. Garden Village also had a very good start to the season. Vasco da Gama 3, Saxon Rovers 0. So the top 2 in the regional 3rd division played in the LFA, and Vasco won 3-0. FN Rangers 1, Sunningdale City 1. Good result for Sunningdale.
Big 3 points for Sunningdale.
Yeah, they were bottom of the log with no points. Good 3 points for them away at FN. Hanover Park 6, JMI 0. Good result for Hanover Park. They're going to be a tough team for the rest of the season. Watch Hanover Park with all their players back. Fischhoek and Wynberg St. John's were postponed. Norway Parks 0, Raggersdal 2. Raggersdal trying to build momentum again. And then I thought it was a very good result for Tableview. Tableview 2, Edgemead, Goodwood 2. I tell you why, Shamiel. I think Edgemead have the team to win the league. And a lot of teams are looking at them as the teams to beat. And I think Tableview at home, and Tableview still unbeaten. Just putting it out there. The log after 6 games, Vasco da Gama top of the log with 15 points, Edgemead with 13 points after 6 games, Tableview with 11 after 5 games. So a game in hand, they're still unbeaten. And I think at the bottom of the table, we've got Bellville City, FN Rangers, Norway Parks, all on 3 points.
It's too early for logs.
Yeah, it's too early, But listen, big ups to those teams. Cape Town Tigerberg's flying now, game after game after game.
Then South Peninsula had their start of the season. I think this past weekend I've got some results there. Crusaders losing 12-3 to Lavender Hill. So Lavender Hill shooting out of the blocks there.
Jeez, 12-3.
4-1 win for King David against Atletico United. Rainbow Chiefs losing 7-1 to Oasis. Azuri beating Square Hill 2-0. That's a good win for them.
Yeah, good result.
And then Wanderers 5-1 win over Aerial Spurs. So normally we know it's Lavender Hill and Wanderers.
Yeah, that's it. It's like the Scottish League of South Africa. Those 2 teams, Celtic and Rangers, just those 2 teams.
So we'll see. Maybe Oasis will push through this weekend. You never know.
Yeah, maybe.
Looking at fixtures taking place at the South Peninsula LFA, some at Solo Street and Roykrans. So Aerial Spurs facing King David. Atletico United against Super Lucky Stars. Hey, there's that name again. Azuri against Wanderers. Cape Town Military against Rainbow Chiefs. Lavender Hill playing Squeal. That should be a good game.
That should be a good game.
Oasis versus Crusaders.
Perfect, Shamiel. I think you can go on. Let's do the LFA's finish, then we can talk about the tournaments.
So we got Langa LFA. We have got some results from Langa. Thanks to the guys from Langa. Langa beating Lion City 3-2. Vultures beating Wanderers 3-2.
Good result for
Flamingo against Hotspurs 2-0. Lion Paw against Power Aces 5-4. And 7 Stars This was obviously a double-header play there. 1-2 against Lion Paw.
Oh,
I
brilliant.
said Lion Paw already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Good result.
That's some of the results there. Just looking at some of the fixtures taking place in Langa. We're not going through all of them, so excuse the haste. Computer Stars against United Brothers this weekend. Hotspurs versus Lion Paw.
Wow.
Lion City versus Flamingo. Wanderers versus Seven Stars. Langa United versus Citizens. Power Aces versus Vultures.
That's
and
it.
United Brothers and Wanderers. Well,
That's good result. Listen, name you mentioned there's 7 Stars. You guys remember 7 Stars used to be...
is it the same Seven Stars?
Yeah, it's the same 7 Stars. I think they revived it again.
Okay.
So big ups to them for reviving it again. And yeah, listen, we're going to be watching Langa, like I said, from next week. We don't have any Mitchell's Plain results. If anyone's looking for Mitchell's Plain results, we're still waiting for that. We haven't received it yet.
Yeah.
So next week we'll go through Mitchell's Plain. I do know one result. I was told that Juries beat Westridge 2-1. So it's a big result for Juries.
Yeah. Before you go further, I've actually got something else that maybe, we didn't forget about. We forgot to fill it in. Was the Regional Women's League.
Yes, let's go to that.
Right, so we got some results there. Reigate Ladies and CPUT beating Reigate Ladies 4-0.
Good result.
Salt River Blackpool having their first win in the league, 3-1 over UWC.
Great result.
Yeah, Burnley and Registal winning 5-1 against Burnley.
Good result for Registal.
Strand Kasi Queens and Atlantis Saints. Strand Kasi winning 8-0.
Sure.
A draw there in Manenberg between Manenberg and Hotspurs. Real Brazilians beat Cape Town Swallows 13-0.
They were playing Brazilian football.
Yep, and Green Lovers beat Mighty City Ladies 6-4. And then we got fixtures for
exciting.
the weekend.
A lot of goals in those games,
A lot of goals, yeah.
Sure.
Burnley Women's Football Club facing Real Brazilians this weekend. Then UWC against Reigate Ladies.
Yeah.
Salt River Blackpool now travel to Atlantis for Atlantis Saints Ladies. Mighty City Ladies going to CPUT to play CPUT, and then Strand Kasi Queen at home to Registal Ladies.
Yeah, I think mentioning Burnley played Bonteheuwel Sports Grounds.
Yes, they do.
Burnley Ladies, yeah. And I think we had the sad news this weekend of Ricardo Russ, a legend. Another tall tree has fallen in football.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, heavily involved with Blue Gum, Metropolitan, LFA, and he's brought through a lot of top players under his tutelage from a coaching point of view. Was a very good player in his younger days.
Okay.
I remember from our time together and our interactions when Blue Gum were in the regional 3rd division and I was coaching Hanover Park.
Yeah.
Always a very nice, pleasant man. Always put football first in his community.
Yeah.
Always took out of his pocket, even though he didn't really have to give to the boys and the players. And our condolences go out to obviously Blue Gum United, to the Metropolitan LFA, and to his family. Yeah. And we wish them all the best during this trying time.
Yeah, it's truly a gentleman there. Yeah, I was actually shocked by that news.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I was at the field on Saturday afternoon when I got the news, and actually took me back. Yeah. We are similar age. So it really hit me, but yeah. Shame.
Yeah, and also my interaction with him was also in the 3rd division. That's where I met him and we've spoken and so on. But yeah, as Andrew said, condolences to the family and to the football fraternity that side.
Yeah, let me just end with the Salt River Blackpool. You guys saw us highlighted on our show. We had Iqbal Kaska on. So we got the results now and the winners for the Salt River Blackpool Super 7s. In the Under 7 Cup, the winners were Westridge. Under 8 was Bodesig. Under 9 was Bodesig. Well done to Bodesig. Under 10, 11, and 12 boys were all Ubuntu. So Ubuntu stamping their authority again. In the girls division, under 10 was Cape Town Roses, under 12 was Cape Town Roses, under 14 was Cape Town Roses.
Oh, well done.
And what I can tell you is the girls under 16 Cup went to the host Salt River Blackpool. So congratulations to them. And listen, congratulations. I've been hearing wonderful things. Vasco, our minis played in the tour. We call them minis, under 7s, 8s, and 9s. Yeah. And they had a wonderful time. I mean, the coaches were raving. The boys got exposure to players from other clubs, different styles of play. And I think that's what the tournament is about, man. Yeah, development. Definitely. So big ups to Iqbal and his committee. Did an excellent job.
Yeah, well done, Iqbal and the team. Okay, so that's it from our side. I think next week we'll be back finding out who is the stream winners of Stream B.
Yes.
Can't wait to hear who that is. And then, we'll chat to you more some next week. So we're going to say thanks before we go to Vecchio, our apparel sponsor, and GSM Roofing. I was thinking GSW. What's GSW?
No idea, but GSM Roofing, thank you for
GSM Roofing. And as you can tell, I'm tired now, so we need to go. And Andrew, till next week.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.